And we are live.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, as soon as we go live, there we go. Good morning, Crypto Warriors, and welcome back to the Gym and the Crypto episode 189. Today is Friday, June 15th, and I'm King.
And I'm Bitcoin Zay, and we are here to bridge the gap between cryptocurrency and the community Monday through Friday at 10-ish.
At 10-ish. I'm not sure why the chat didn't work. Let me try to boom. It's working on the side. There we go. Crypto Q, what's going on? Banger Committee, Tony Noli, Gabriel Hernandez, Close 71, Blockchain Shuja, Tonio, everybody, Sergeant Crypto, Gabriel Hernandez said Chris Friday. Morocco just scored them themselves and Iran won.
What, in the World Cup?
Wow.
Oh, man.
You know what that means. I hate to say it, but somebody might.
Man. Whoever.
Somebody might get hung in the town square tonight. I don't know.
Whoever did that, boy, do not go back to Morocco.
Oh, man.
Good gracious.
This is a fresh shirt. I've never seen this one. Where you get this from?
This is an old shirt. I pulled this out of the
Rashid
bottom
L.
of the
John
barrel.
Siebert.
The throwback shirt.
There we go. All right, for the free Bitcoin from yesterday, who won those Satoshis?
Oh, yeah. So for the free Bitcoin, in response to our question about Walmart looking at having a power grid.
There's a lot of good comments, too.
A whole lot of good comments. Their ability to create a cryptocurrency or use a cryptocurrency to pay for it is one of the most efficient ways, in my opinion, you can actually pay for everything. Fred K. Heyman, thanks for your comment.
It's a new one.
Very detailed. New comment from a guy. He actually said that this is already happening. Inner City, I didn't know this. It's a place called Inner City in Germany. Also Remix Point in Switzerland, I believe. And they allow you to pay your bills or pay your electricity bills in crypto. They actually give you a discount if you pay for your bills in crypto, and they pay it automatically. So it's, in my opinion, they've already started, unrolling it. And Walmart has the money to build the infrastructure to do it just like that.
So take it off.
To take it off, yeah. So it's not like they can't just throw as many developers and as much marketing as they want and take the idea and go for it. But yeah, good comment there. Already sent that free Bitcoin.
And to be fair, I mean, I like Walmart in the sense of, hey, they do provide, goods and stuff at a very inexpensive cost compared to other places. Now, I know they don't pay their people, but that's an internal thing. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's y'all got to fight.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So a few people tried to picket it, but as long as you take it, they're gonna give it. So it's not like a big question there.
Shout out to Blockchain Shuja. They said it's Friday, totally off subject, but Coronas get their limes at 5 p.m. I thought that was an important thing to say out loud as well, Blockchain Shuja. So we truly appreciate that. If you want fresh Coronas and limes, you got until 5 p.m. today. So, all right, let me pull up these stories without further ado. What's going on in the crypto world today? Boom. EOS goes live, over 150 million tokens staked to validate Mainnet. Of course, we've been waiting over a week now for this ever since those exploits came out. The EOS mainnet was delayed, but it looks like the EOS blockchain has now officially been activated after the 15% or 150 million positive vote threshold was hit yesterday, June 14th. According to EOS block producer voting statistics, it looks like everything is working as far as the EOS tokens being staked, successfully validating the EOS IO blockchain. What is going on?
Well, it looks like EOS finally got it together. They launched their mainnet, and in order for it to launch, they needed a 15% vote. I do know when it was around 7 or 8% for the vote, there was an influx of voting. Maybe the Asian market, not gonna speculate, but there was an influx of voting that was not by a lot of the people who are token holders. The only way you could vote is if you held your tokens in your own actual wallet. A lot of people had their EOS on exchanges
to avoid the registration
process. So it was kind of it was one of those things, like we said, they trap you into get into ICO, and then after your tokens are about to be released, then they set up all these different traps. So if you wanted to put it on the exchange just so you don't have to register it, then you didn't get to vote. But if you had it off of the exchange, then you had to go through the rigorous registration process that they had. So
it's semi-fugazi right now.
It's still on the edge right now. And I don't think anybody who has invested in EOS thinks that it's completely ready. They are speculators. So in my opinion, they're going off of the fact that EOS is built by a very smart person who supposedly is challenging Ethereum, and they're speculating that it could be at the same price one day. There is no product right now, and the staking that's being done is probably by the people who already have money. it's not really low level people who can do it, because most people have it on the exchange. So EOS launch, you know, glad they finally got it out, but it was kind of a brute force push out, and you know, going forward we'll see how the voting works, because governance is pretty hard in the crypto world, where you have pre-sales, and then you have the background investor. Yeah,
and then you got to register now and to do this, and the register, it takes these steps, and you're gonna have these updates in the middle of these steps. So
not to mention if they pull a Tezos and say, well, now you got to do the KRBE. I mean, it's
Gabriel Hernandez said EOS, the blockchain without a product.
Oh yeah.
Or they asking the question for him, but yeah. Callie J, what's going on? Fed the Realtor. We did start at 10 a.m. sharp today.
Oh yeah.
But with 31 seconds on the clock, so it's still 10ish now. Mo Burner PC, what's going on? Crypto Wimp, good morning, good morning, good morning. See, everybody was rolling in here. Sergeant Crypto said, do they even have a wallet for EOS holders to stake their coins?
I believe so. It is a little risky though, because there are a lot of fakes and spoofs, and I think most people didn't want to try. The EOS wallet that is provided, I believe, downloading wise, is pretty inefficient, and there are a few that you can use in order to stake it. So it's not really a lot of options, but that's exactly what we mean by these ICOs.
That's an update.
If you want to hold it, I mean, my Ether wallet is where I hold pretty much any tokens. Exodus actually has support for it now, and then I think Trezor, Jax, and Ledger. So if you held it on there, then you would have had to register it yourself. But not many, you know, EOS, just specific for EOS wallets. So. And
here's the side. I saw Bitcoins. They put his best wallets for holding EOS. This looks like it was released yesterday, 14th of June. Again, make sure you do your own research, because, of course, Ledger and Trezor off gate looks good. Jax is good as well. Oh, Exodus has it. All right, there you go. So here's some places. But make sure you do your own research, because like you said, these websites, these could be spoof websites that they put on the top of Google.
Yep.
Have all these links to them. It says go to the site. You actually go to the site. It looks real. Next thing you know, you put in your EOS tokens to a what's it called, account.
Yeah, in somebody else's account.
Right, somebody else's account, basically. Yeah. So be careful. FUBAR, yes. For all those who know what FUBAR means, basically that is saying that things were already messed up before you arrived. So that happened,
unfortunately.
All right, another big story. Xapo, Bitcoin wallet to receive a bit license from the state of New York. Why is this big news?
Well, if you know about Xapo, Xapo is one of the longest running wallets. I believe they've been around since 2011, 2012. Wow. They have great, you know, advisors. They have, you know, a lot of people who use their wallet. So not really surprising that they were the company that received the 6-bit license. We talked about ItBit yesterday receiving a bit license. Right. There are a few others, but Xapo getting it really isn't a surprise. I think it's the first wallet or dedicated wallet that received it. And this bit license is very rigorous. You got to go through jump through a bunch of hoops. Right. People in New York, I don't know why, but they feel like they have to constrain the business down to where they understand it or where they can control it. So this bit license basically is a show of good faith to the Wall Street people. Basically, that's all it is. That's
really what it is. That you're going to play ball with Wall Street. You're going to pay them out some money. You're going to hire their executives. You're going to include them in the conversation.
Yep.
You were mentioning some of the people who work for Xapo earlier may have influenced how they got the BIF license. Like, who are some of these people?
Well, if you look at licenses, anybody who gets a license, anybody who gets anything, always check the advisors and who's on the team and what they did before. Some of the advisors include Lawrence Summers, who just happened to be Secretary of Treasury under Bill Clinton. D. Hawk, who just happened to be the founder of Visa.
There we go.
And John Reed, another advisor who he was a former chairman and CEO of Citibank. So if you look at New York finance and you place it beside who is advising you, it's pretty much one-to-one line.
Wow,
they
probably founder of Visa.
Yeah,
he doesn't have anybody on Wall Street's phone number to call about a bit license.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Neither does John Reed. You said the chairman, formerly the chairman CEO of Citibank.
Citibank.
Oh yeah, he doesn't know anybody either.
Oh man.
I mean, for this to be a crypto company and these are the top 3 advisors, people, this says it all.
Yeah. I mean, what else do you need to see? Yeah.
This is not how crypto companies' advising teams look right here at all. So.
Oh yeah, and Leif Taylor, good comment. He said, "Have a bunch of money to get the license, barrier to entry deal." Exactly.
Yep.
You are not going to walk up to New York. If it could happen, it would have happened. If people could just get licenses, we wouldn't be on number 6 after it was released 4 years ago. So it's one of those things where you got to pay to play, and these people have already been in the game long time.
These look like some trustworthy people is all I'm saying. All right, I'm sure the way they got their bit license was fair and just like everybody else. And the crypto community has an opportunity to get it if they have $250,000 to throw away for a piece of paper.
Yeah, it probably made $250,000 since we've been on. Yeah.
Hollywood actors set to star in crypto-themed Blockbuster. That is right. Crypto is actually coming to a movie. Hollywood will shoot and release its first movie centered on cryptocurrency this year. Industry media reported today. According to the Hollywood Reporter, the movie is called Crypto. Will focus on laundering of virtual assets and see star roles from the cast of popular U.S. series, including Westworld and Mad Men. It looks like this movie about crypto, though, may not be the best for cryptocurrency or Bitcoin. It looks like their whole premise, I guess, is going to be money laundering in a small town in New York. And, of course, what would they be using? Here it is. Set in upstate New York, the indie thriller will tell the story of how anti-money laundering agent uncovers a network of fraud and corruption in a small town. Way to paint crypto in a positive light. I wonder if they're going to have the anti-money laundering agent stealing crypto like they do in real life.
Yeah, in real life, after $1 million from the FBI agent stolen. Right. Yeah, I mean, it's these, in my opinion, Hollywood, they get their cues from people in the banking industry and other industries, because nobody is that creative and nobody knows this much about industries to be able to write a whole movie or a series. Like you've seen a lot of movies about it. These writers, they're not, bankers. They don't know this terminology, so they have to get that tap from somewhere. Right. And in crypto, I'm sure the biggest thing they were concerned about is the juicy stuff, the money laundering, the drug dealers, the crime, whatever, the agents going back and forth finding people. That's what they're interested in, not the growth of a new totally new economy that's global and digital and instant. Nope. Let's go ahead and talk about the exact same thing people have been doing with cash for all these years and just related to crypto. Let's scare some more people. Let's get some more people.
Fair.
A whole FUD movie. They're not even doing FUD articles now.
Well, I know, right? Mike Bitcoin Outlaw said all you have to do is check the banking system for this story. That's the thing, people. This is a movie about crypto and anti-money laundering agents based in New York, being made in New York. I wonder who's funding this movie and what do they hope to see out of it? I mean, this is literally FUD in motion. It's made in New York, and it's gonna be in New York cast. Made in New York, and it was gonna be like casted and everything. Come on.
Yeah, and I bet you they'll have a character similar to Charlie Shrim. They'll have some characters similar to Ver. Some people in there that'll be like, oh yeah, these are the movers and shakers. This is who I listen to. But we'll see how they do. They are interpreting, or they are using art in it. So we discussed it, and we
looks like crypto and art's gonna be gonna be around for a while.
Hey, if you didn't already know it, rich people have been money laundering with art for years. If you want to move millions, pay for a painting that nobody can actually price out. Just, I'll give you $10 million for this painting. That $10 million gets pushed to whoever. And then the private keys world, you could just put a private key on a painting, sell it to somebody for $10 million. They send you the Bitcoin, and that's how you make a transaction. They got the private key, and you go from there. So that's honestly the connection I think they're trying to make there. That's how money laundering is.
I can see that too. Since they're gonna have the art. Sergeant Crypto says, so we're gonna forget about Superfly remake? No, Bitcoin Zay went to go see it.
When to go see it? For those of you who didn't see Superfly yet, not gonna give it away. But as far as the crypto part, it was very quick, about 2 to 3 minutes. But it did show him basically washing his drug money through Chinese miners and them sending it back. So it's somebody paying cash. That's all they really showed from it, because that is what most people associate crypto with. If you put out articles for years associated with drug deals and crime, money laundering, you keep putting these articles out, the mainstream people who only can read an article, or sometimes not even an article, just the heading, that's all they're going to get out of it. So not surprised at all that they did that. So
they want to equate crypto with everything that's bad with the world.
Yep. Just like the movie Dope back in the day, went to go see it.
Can't have crypto without drugs, huh? Well, I guess you can't have the United States without drugs.
You can't have the world without drugs. I don't know exactly how
they haven't stopped yet. World's first cryptocurrency e-bike earns riders $26 per 1,600 kilometers. A UK cycling merchant confirmed it would deliver the world's first e-bike, which generates cryptocurrency. It looks like 50 cycles based in London will begin offering its Toba range of vehicles in August via a partnership with customer loyalty-oriented token Litecoin. They are saying that by using the e-bike, riders will generate loyal coins equivalent in value to 20 euros, about 26.50 in USD, per 1,000 miles, or 1,609 kilometers. The tokens will be freely tradable, as Litecoin exists as an integration with other loyalty schemes, while 50 cycles will also accept them as a payment for products.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, and this is where we're going, people.
we had the suits where you can use exert energy and what build crypto. Now you got bikes, earn money as you ride. That's gonna be big. Triathlons.
I mean, if you didn't know, you can generate electricity with a bike pretty easily if you have the setup. And with their invention, I think the integration of health and crypto is coming, because we've seen that before. Somebody actually tried to come out with I think it's Fitbit type wristband. Where when you work out, the amount of time you worked out, it would generate enough electricity. I think you could get paid somewhere between $7 and $8 for an hour's worth of workout. But that actually fell through with funding back in the day. So it looks like people are starting to get around to the fact that you can generate electricity just by working out. And then once you get that, it would be great to it's a win-win. Your body is better, and you can get some money for doing it. And they don't have to pay you out of pocket. It's just generated
based
on mining. Exactly.
And that's decentralization right there.
And that is decentralization.
Right. No one's releasing coins or burning more or none of that. It's like, hey, how much you rode your bike this week? All right.
Exactly.
It's kind of scary, though, because, again, this is off another Black Mirror episode. I think this is season 1. Season 1 with the black guy out to Get Out. They was just riding the bike all day and earning credits.
And then how long
Oh, my goodness. Black Mirror has came back to hunt us again, people.
Hey. Art imitates life.
That was from season 1, I think, 2011. And now you actually might have this come out. Earning money by riding your bike. It's gonna be pretty cool though.
That's gonna be tight. And I will say
that would get me on really on a bike going through mountains and all that.
80s revolution of working out again, where everybody gonna be out doing something.
Everybody peddling for some money, for some crypto.
Yeah, and I just think the utility token industry, this is what they need: actual use.
Right,
use it. So.
Well, good for them. Good to UK, and hopefully we see this fully roll out soon. Worldwide, or I mean, it's a pretty good idea. Why not? You exercise, you get paid by creating energy. South Korea to develop crypto beach modeled after Switzerland's crypto valley. Looks like South Korea has plans to launch a blockchain center in Busan City, modeled on the Swiss crypto valley. Local news outlet E-Daily reported today. They said basically being quoted as saying, we needed a place to concentrate on the cryptographic industry in Korea, like the Crypto Valley in Switzerland. Some people said at the Seoul's 2018 Global Blockchain Conference. And they plan on getting it going. Hopefully by the end of this year, it's going to be, I guess, in the southeast area of Busan, or the city of Busan. Again, quoted Crypto Beach. It's called Hyundai Busan, located in eastern Busan, South Korea. And Hyundai is an affluent beachfront community that attracts thousands of tourists each summer. I don't know if that's true. I've never been. Only time I heard of Busan is from a military operation that happened a couple years ago, a training operation.
Yeah. Thousands is 1,001.
And I've heard good and bad things about Busan. They said it is a pretty big, I think it's the second biggest city next to Seoul, though.
Okay.
And Korea is up to speed on tech, so I can imagine it'd be a pretty cool city.
Oh, yeah. We're starting to see this pop up a lot everywhere. I mean, somebody just commented on one of the posts we did on Facebook. Somebody commented and told me about a place in Texas is doing it. Yeah. There's a place in Nevada, I know, Bitcoin Topia, that's being built right now. They're selling plots of land for Bitcoin. Like, this is not, some pie in the sky thing. People are actually doing this. And Liberland, like we've discussed before, was in 2014. They got their own constitution. They only use Bitcoin. So if you are one of those people who understand how the world works and how a lot of these companies are outside of the U.S., I wouldn't be surprised if people start leaving. And it just starts forming their own communities. You can grow your own food, you can build your own house, and you can have your own money. So
there we go. Tonio said he just got back from Busan. You all know Tonio, our mod here. He said it is crypto friendly there. So there we go. Boom. We have first-hand knowledge. That's what I'm talking about. Crypto warriors, we everywhere. Hola, Madam Crypto, what's going on?
Hola.
All right, let's see. Oxford professors plan launch of world's first blockchain-based decentralized university. Of course, if it's about teaching crypto, we were interested in it. But it looks like a group of Oxford professors are seeking full degree granting powers in the EU for the world's first blockchain university, according to an email shared with Cointelegraph today. It's kind of funny because who knows if it's really, how true is true, or are they just trying to draw up some interest in it? Yeah, you know how it go, right?
Yep.
But it'll be called the Blockchain University. It will adopt the traditional Oxbridge course and collegiate structure by focusing on individual tutorial-led modules that will be available to students either on or offline. The project design is geographically agnostic, prioritizing a borderless academic community over local or national ties. I think this could work. I think that is the future as far as education. We've already seen it. The narrative, more people saying, hey, you don't need to go to school. You can do things on YouTube and Google. So to have a blockchain-based university would be amazing. My only thing would be how would the payment system work as far as, are you giving away all this free knowledge and information, or do people pay a one-time cost? You know what I mean?
You got to pay for it, yeah. And that's what they're going to have to figure out, because I know personally, if you wanted to learn about Bitcoin and blockchain, you got plenty of it online. You can do it. It'll probably take a little longer. It won't be as structured.
Probably will take longer.
It will take longer, unless you join KRBE Digital Asset
There you go.
But
streamline it.
And for most people, they don't want to take the time to read and go through. They don't want to learn and take losses and go back and relearn certain stuff, and having to
retake
constantly. Yeah, you have to constantly update your knowledge on this industry. Most people don't want to do that. They want to set course, this is how it goes, and online, like we said, you may learn a few things, but I'm sure they'll streamline it to where it's a concise type teaching, but hopefully they keep it online so it is worldwide. If you can show up in person and learn about blockchain, you could just easily do it online. It is a digital economy. So
yeah, Blockchain Shuja and Gabriel Hernandez basically asked both who are going to be the professors, since there's no real experts.
No. I might apply to be
there you go.
Anybody can really.
I would think you have to keep it at a basic level for the most part, unless you do have one of these people who come in. At this point, you could have professors in different things. They wouldn't be experts. So I think everything would be based in theory. But you talk about regulations. You can have, again, it's only about 10 or 15 of them. But you can have 10 or 15 of those lawyers who have worked on regulations or regulatory landscape come in and talk or whatever. ICOs, people who have launched them or worked around them. When it comes to actual cryptographic tech hashes and all that stuff, have somebody come in and do all that. So
security person.
You could find the people to at least do a moderate level of introduction and a moderate level of professional, I guess, professional things you need in the space at this time. So
true. There are a few professionals, but they ain't teaching at Oxford. I can tell you. There are a few that
Make sure you smash that like and share button. Thanks, CryptoQ. CryptoQ said only 1/3 like the live stream. Come on, people. Some people I know listen to us when they're on the treadmill running around us, so no worries.
No worries.
All right. Let's see. Last but not least, this is our favorite story of the day. We had to save it for you, people. This is on CCN. Montana County delays Bitcoin mining ban, admits, quote, "We don't understand it."
It's this
Thank
emoji
you.
in one sentence.
That's all we wanted to hear. It looks like a county in the U.S. state of Montana has postponed voting on the proposed 1-year ban on Bitcoin mining, saying it doesn't understand cryptocurrency mining well enough to make an informed decision. As being quoted, "We all understand that we don't understand," said Gene Curtis, commissioner of the Missoula County Commission. "We don't know all the impacts in the future or the long game." You know what? This person needs to be voted for something on the federal level.
Thank you.
The fact that they came out and said it, beautiful, Gene. We don't know all the impacts in the future or the long game. That is our main problem with regulation, summed up in one sentence. When you hear all these regulatory people coming in and all the diddly games saying, well, this is the only way it will work, or we're bringing whatever in and all that, this is the only point we're making. You're saying all that with a new technology. Literally, it's something brand new no one knows about. Everyone's just learning, and you don't know the impacts in the future or the long game, not only on the technology but the world itself. Yet you are trying to over-regulate it
and blanket ban
things and criminalize it.
I don't know it. Ban it
without even getting the thoughts from the actual users. So I think this is huge for a U.S. state, U.S. commissioner to come out, somebody in the diddly game basically to come out and say, hey, we're not going to vote on this thing right now. We're going to give it some more time. We don't understand what we're even talking about right now. So,
and the concerns they have are very well conceived, because if you don't account for a lot of this stuff, you can have a failed operation. And most of these people who run blockchain mining are smarter than everybody in the government. Like they will run circles around them with tech and showing them how to do it, but they don't want to give up their business to them. So that's the problem they're having, is most of these people, they're like, I don't need you. I don't need your stuff. And then they come back with, well, we'll just ban it. Gladly. Like they're just
never.
I didn't even want to talk about this dude. What an a-hole. I don't even want to deal with him. Ban it. So what they did basically was...
Way to be a leader.
Exactly. They basically admitted what most everybody, I mean, pretty much everybody, any government official in the U.S., local, state, federal, they don't know what they're talking about. Right. And their blanket bans that they put out a lot of times are just so they can keep it at bay while they figure it out. But that's the opposite. You should be letting it go while you figure it out, so you can figure it out.
Right.
And then later down the line, if you want to ban it 5 years from now, who cares? They'll be too rich to care.
Right. It looks like the Missoula County Commission was supposed to vote on a proposed 1-year ban on new or expanded crypto mining in the region, but has delayed the vote until August now.
Good. Hope they make a lot of money.
There we go. Way to go. And some of the reasons why I guess people are trying to get it banned, of course, is all the dilly game people. They said noise pollution from computer cooling equipment. Oh my God, everything's not always going to be quiet, but whatever. Potential increase in electricity prices. Okay, that's fair. But at the same time, if it's a mining company there, you can make them pay. Yeah, like what are you talking about? Yeah. Increased greenhouse gas emissions from mining. I get it. This is Montana. I'm from the city though, people. Whatever.
Yeah.
Fire hazards caused by running computers around the clock. Is that proven, or is that just a
never
fear?
Happened. There's not one single mining operation
because no one wants their mining operation to catch on fire. So I think that was just one of those fears.
Yeah.
Electronic waste caused by nonstop computer use. Again, is that proven?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think that's another one of those FUD things popping up from people.
Just concerns.
So the greenhouse gas emissions hasn't been proven yet. Fire hazards hasn't been proven. Electronic waste. So you're already looking at 3 of the 5 things where it's like, is this even an issue? And you almost were about to ban it. Again, shout out to the commissioner there. Shout out to Gene for doing things the right way for the people that you represent. United States government, please take a note out of one of your local commissioners' handbooks.
Oh yeah,
we would truly appreciate.
We know you won't, but hey,
we know you won't, but
gotta ask.
You gotta at least solicit it. The ideal. Oh, all right. Yes, Mike Bitcoin Outlaw said they just invited a lot of crypto warriors to the state.
Hey.
And Gabrielle said Montana will become Malta North. I like that.
Hey, you are not lying, because as soon as they put that out, they run to the places like that.
Right. For the free Bitcoin today, what are we doing?
Oh, yeah. So for the free Bitcoin, I want to continue the discussion about the actual wearable or biking activity for electricity. What sport or what activity are you willing to do to generate electricity? Let us know. Have fun with it. Somebody I think mentioned a treadmill. That's another great way. What sport or activity that will generate electricity and make you money would you do? Put your public address and we'll send you those free Satoshis.
There we go. Other than that, have a happy Friday. If you haven't already, make sure you go to shopkrbcrypto.com. We got the t-shirts on there, the newsletter bundle, the 50-50 deal where Bitcoin Zay has a brand new treasure still in the package for the winner of that as well. That will be running all throughout June. So still more time left. Other than that, have a happy Friday and a great weekend. We will be back next week with some more crypto news. If you haven't already, please like and share this video. Let's get those algos popping, people.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
All right. Have a great weekend. Cheers.
Have a good one.